Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Over the Horizon. It is time for my favorite time of the week in making sure I am not behind in Who's Done Recap. So far, this rotation, I've had me, Amy, and then Thomas.
Oh,
Mhm.
God,
Is that everybody we've gotten through so far? Does that make...
Oh,
It feels good.
right.
Feels good.
Okay, all right.
yeah, that feels right.
Thomas, Rowan, I'll let you pick the first number, 1 through 3. Okay. Daniel, 1 or 3.
1.
All right, Garza, that means you've got 3. Thomas, I need you to roll me a d3.
Because he can't even roll it.
It's flip the number.
It's
It's slash
R.
Yep, magically. Uh, it was a D6. That had
Yes,
1,
I'm the
2,
judge.
2,
What's
3,
your problem? That
It's 1,
looks like
2,
a
2,
d3 to
3,
me. All right, you scoop. Now continue on. In recap.
No, come back.
Sounds about right. Heshima.
Feels good. Feels good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's right. Hey, Rowan, I'm listening to audio. I don't know if we can hear you.
We wouldn't get
Well, unmute yourself before you scream so they can hear you.
I'm going to scream. I fucking hate this OBS bullshit. I'm not redoing it.
And also, do you have a
Yes, but I will
a
have to
screen
fix
of us
it.
with our Discord faces? Okay, that's fine.
I'll have
Sorry,
to
it
take
was
a moment to
what
fix
you all
it.
missed was he said we left the place, we got some payment, and then bugs attacked the remaining bugs, and then Gideon was amazingly awesome and saved the children, while the rest of the party just kind of did whatever.
We
And then
didn't
that's
save
where
the kids. We don't
Oh,
save kids. We hate
and Flanagan
kids.
was trashed. He was super drunk under the poisoned condition that whole fight. That was a good time.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a lot of fun. Advantage had a new meaning for you.
I know. I finally got to use that courtier ability. I was like, "Let's go!
Yeah.
These creatures are small. It's time." All right. Anyway,
It's fucking time.
Let's go.
Can we hear you now, I wonder?
Can you
At
hear
this
us
point,
now?
if it's not working, sucks to suck me.
It's just suck. Oh.
We can hear you now. All right.
Sorry about that. OBS is OB. Shit. The S is for shit. Sponsor us. And I'll change my mind. So yeah, all that happened. We wake up. We're putting shit back together for the town because we're nice people. And then we find out Bob's there. Me and Amy start foaming at the mouth. And then I blacked out. When I woke up, I had like 6 restraining orders and I was covered in blood that was not my own.
Yeah, same. That happened. My notes say it's fucking Bob. Bob is here. He's the quest giver. Fucking Bob. God damn it, Gunner. It's in the notes.
and also our
God.
quest was is now worth 5,000 gold piece because Bob super duper lied and made the quest seem a lot simpler than it actually was.
Yeah.
And it super pissed Aaron off, and so she charged him every piece of gold that she could get away with.
That's exactly what happened. Which brings me to, yeah, I think
Why
I
am I
will.
multiplying?
Why are you multiplying?
Oh yeah.
There's 2 Snells on the map.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
I
saw
don't know what you're
that.
talking about. There never
was
was
mad.
one.
It's probably
There was
not
always
very-
only one.
Gideon
was
became Snell. He rolled really good.
There's not another Gideon on the map. There's only been one. There can only be one.
Prepare your eyes for this gaslight.
Yay, it works.
So-
Get rid of you.
Let's see here. I just realized I need to throw some other faces on the board. And
Oh no! Not Grelka!
so
Oh, Grauka's
I'll
back.
get us started here.
Which one was
You
Grelka?
hear that voice?
The mask.
So, I understand you're the ones that I have to thank for retrieving my item. You turn. Standing in the doorway is a tall dwarf. Standing at 5 feet tall. This man is jacked. Huge arms. Big, meaty fists. And a huge, bushy, ginger beard that goes all the way to his belt. This dwarf, even by, well, dwarf standards, seems to be fairly old. There's a lot of gray in that beard, and what seems to have once been a fighter's physique seems to have softened with age. As he steps in, and oh my gosh, people are already rolling shit. All right. You're just rolling damage for the weather show. Are you going to attack?
No.
You're rolling
I
to attack with
attacked.
them?
That's a
You're
25
attacking?
to attack.
You
I'm just kidding,
attacking
I'm not-
Bob?
So you're attacking JR
Whoa, whoa.
because
No,
JR's only...
no. I'm not. I'm just thinking about it. My internal
No.
monologue is just coming out. It's fine. Please continue.
No,
It's cool.
It's fine. But, let's see. There's another face I need to add to this pile. There it is. So,
Since we're all going after Bob.
Let me just
God.
for shits and gigs. You know?
all right. So, let's back up a moment because
Sorry.
I know you guys have some vitriol built up, but let's not try to infect our audience just yet, shall we?
Just yet. That's the key phrase. Just yet.
Unless
You'll
they've
get
also
there.
seen Cosmos, in which case they are also foaming at the mouth. And they're like, don't let him near an accordion! Don't let him near an accordion!
Oh.
But steps in and looks. Oh, I just realized Aaron's not on the board either. Let's fix that. But
Okay.
yeah, steps forward and Aaron, it's been a long time. How are you doing? Oh, Bob, we were just talking about you. All good things, I hope.
Define.
Sure, something like that. Apologies. Let me introduce myself. Name's Bob. Bob of Dunwood. And holds out a hand to probably Gideon first.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Yeah.
I just want to ask
it's-
if he's getting cucked in this universe too.
A firm handshake. He would go around and offer the rest of the group the same thing.
Oh yeah, Flanagan gives him a very strong.
Oh, he probably comments. I like. Oh God, Aaron, what happened to you?
That's a save, not a check. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Aaron, oh god! She
I
was,
was
a
about
good
to
thought
say
all
that's not a
along.
problem. That's not a problem. Goes in and weird. Would
Neat. Super neat.
go around, offer a handshake to each of you, and say, "So, I suppose I'm here to collect on your hard work." And
Oh,
yes,
yeah, like we almost died because of this. So I feel like,
Oh, they almost died.
So-
I'm the best. Anyway.
yeah, no, he's super great. You'd love him. Take him with you. Just kidding.
Please. I'll pay
Just
what
you.
they're trying to say is, Bob, I've paid out quite a bit on top of your search, your lost and found job. I think you and I have some discussing to do in private over your fees. He puts up a hand. No, I'm well aware of this. Let's get it all out on the table right now.
Right. This
Uh-huh.
wasn't actually lost. Like you call it lost and found, and that's fine.
No,
And that's how it was
it wasn't.
classified. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was heavily guarded, and there was a lot of problems. And it just I feel like we have been deceived, and it's made me very sad.
On the side of my
Flames?
face.
Flames on the sides of my face.
He puts up kind of a hand. I understand. And
Do
if you
you?
give me just a moment, I can explain.
I mean, you could explain great with money. That'd be great to just
From what I
explain it.
understand, you've already been paid.
Yeah, well,
Get
I
paid,
feel
man.
like we should,
We'll discuss this in a moment. First, Aaron. All right, Bob. I paid them. How much did I pay you guys each?
remember. I don't think I wrote that down.
1,000 each.
Money.
It was 1,000 each.
Yeah, I
It
wrote
was-
down in the notes it was a $5,000 job by the time it was all said
Yeah.
and done.
And
Yeah.
and we get 5,000 gold from the quest giver once they show up, and that was before I knew it was fucking Bob.
Yeah, we all
So-
ended up getting 1,152 gold divided
Right.
amongst ourselves.
Mhm.
So yeah, and so that gold was given to you by Aaron up front.
But then we were going to get another 5,000
Oh, she was
once they
collecting.
showed
Yeah,
up.
she was going to get that 5,000 out of his pocket
Right.
to pay for
Plus
the
some.
expense.
Plus
Right.
some, yes.
Right.
So
right.
she's going to go. So, your lost and found quest turned into a dangerous adventure quest, which means instead of the $1,500 bounty that it was going to be, it's 5,000 now, and we're gonna have to discuss your fines. Well, put it out front. if I remember right, the fines for tampering like this is 3 times base pay plus another half. She kind of pauses and goes, something tells me you had this planned.
Who the fuck has this much money?
Right?
Right? He goes, but pulling from his belt a sack of coin, puts it on the table, says, this should be the exact amount you need. You can count it if you like.
We need
She
to
looks
rob
at
us.
it and goes, all right. Yeah. Yeah. And she takes this sack and she's puts it on something behind the counter, and you can see her running through the numbers and going, uh-huh. So actually, Bob, this is a little bit heavy. Oh, I know. Okay, so
We need to
why?
steal from this man.
Well, part of that is, well, why don't we just say that it's an anonymous donation to help fix your windows? Is he looking around at the boarded up windows across this place? Now, I owe your group, he says, turning to the rest of you, an explanation. You see,
Hey, and money. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
about a month ago, I posted a job. A job to delve into a very dangerous section of ruins and retrieve an artifact. When that group, the Renegades, returned, they were not only a person short, they also had brought, well, a fake of the item I was looking for. I went to the outpost in Dorabeth and pled my case, saying that I would like to post a search and rescue, as well as to reopen the job that I had just paid for. They denied me, saying that I had run out of hazard pay, supposedly, that credit, even though, you can tell, I am just good for it. That person that was trapped, as you so well know, he says, motioning through the door, and Heshima steps in. He says, yes,
He's rich,
glad to
so
see
he
you
made a
all
deal
again.
with the Fae.
Didn't suppose I'd see you all so soon.
Hi,
So-
how are you?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Long time no see. Just
A lot better
just
now that I've had a moment to recoup. Thank you.
Flanagan, do you want me to test my gun?
straightens up.
So, not only would the outpost in Dorabeth not send a search party for a lost member of a group that, by all rights, should have been searched for. There was no proof of death. But they refused to even take that matter into consideration. So, I lied. I posted a lost and found, knowing, with Aaron's help, that I would be able to get a group of adventurers to go in there and rescue the missing member of the Renegades.
You staked an awful lot on us being decent people.
I sure did. Was I wrong?
Hit and miss, depends on the day. Listen, do you guys have like a thing? Are you like related? Are you like together? Is this like a thing, or is this
Yeah,
just?
like, are you guys
She's-
together? Like, are
She
you
kind of-
are you guys dating?
Heshima
Is
kind of
Hashima
looks over
taken?
Bob at you and goes, Hardly. Bob is the sponsor of the Renegades.
So you're like super
So
single then.
fun.
Slowly reaching for the gun while looking directly at Flanagan.
I wasn't just going to leave a party member, someone that I know well and trust, behind. I may not, he
Ooh.
says, patting his gut, be in any shape to go adventuring anymore. But family sticks together.
What a wonderful sentiment.
That's lovely. You know, I feel like if we had known that we were going in for like a search and rescue as opposed to like a lost and found situation, we would have been far more prepared. And also, we would have understood the scope a whole lot better. So I feel like there's a big miscommunication here, and I just don't like that. And like everybody in my tribe, that's all we do is fucking communicate with each other, so
Lotus.
there's no miscommunication. Yes.
I understand how you feel. And
Do
all
you?
I will say is, yes, I do. If I were allowed to properly communicate what the job could have been, then things would have gone a lot easier. Kind of looks at Aaron over JR. Sometimes bureaucracy gets in the way.
And let's be
Now, Bob.
honest, Lotus.
Had you come to me direct, we probably could have worked something out. Right, Aaron. I'm sure we could have. How long would that have taken? Okay. Okay, fair point.
I mean, but still, we were just very unprepared, and it was really unprofessional of you. And we didn't even know that we were supposed to be looking for a person. So,
Would we have been prepared for the ghostly boxing match as well as the ogre that thought that it was a lady?
That I won. Hey, that I super won.
Yes.
Hashima, I won that boxing match with the
You were a
ghost.
very good bet.
Hashima, I won that. Anyway,
you're
leads.
Made me a lot of money.
Made me a lot of money. Also sang with JR.
Yeah, I'm a breadwinner. I make a lot of money for people, just so you know.
No.
You can definitely tell my boy Flanny.
All I need to do is verify the contents, make sure this is a genuine article this time, and I'll be on my way.
I got it out of a painting.
There
I
is
got it out of
another-
the painting.
There is another voice
We-
in the background. I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
Oh, fuck!
You made it! You're okay! I'm so excited! Oh, that's spectacular! How are you? Are you okay? Did the whole party make it out? Is everybody okay?
Amy? Or
Yeah?
Lotus?
Lotus! Lotus says this to her! Lotus says this to Sachiko!
Sachiko is... You could make me a sense motive roll.
Oh, I don't
I
can
don't know if we even have
try.
sense motive in this game. Whatever
Insight.
It would be
insight.
Yeah.
It would be insight. I don't know if I'm gonna do very good.
And for
Huh?
his
I
part,
mean,
or for their
that is-
part,
21?
Sachiko walks
is-
in, Snell just goes, fuck.
Oh, am I close to you? I'm gonna elbow you in the
So-
gut as I am beaming with
Yeah, you're like,
happiness.
Sachiko's like, oh.
Sachiko
Yeah.
looks like she is on a mission, and because you rolled a 21, you can tell there is a lot of tension and a lot
Okay.
of stress behind that body. Because, yeah, and she does her eyes do meet yours as you greet her,
Yeah,
but she gives a nod and
Yeah.
looks straight back at Bob.
that's fair. That's totally okay. Honestly, I'm a little pissed myself, and that's okay. I'm just really like, there's a moment of relief. Just like, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. They're good.
Why'd you? Oh.
And she says, because if you're saying theirs is a genuine article, then what is this? And out of her satchel, she pulls. By the way, I forgot to mention,
Catastrophe.
Sachiko is Lotus looks to all the world like that human that you saw the first time.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I know. And that's okay. And I'm not going to out her because that's not what friends do.
All right.
But I, on the other hand, I'm just kidding.
You don't fucking know. You were there.
You don't
Sup,
know.
kitty?
But out of this satchel, she pulls. Let's see, who had that box? I am pretty sure it was Sarah. I was about to call you Cyril.
Oh, Cyril could be here if you want. I mean,
No. Sinel, she pulls out an identical looking box to yours.
he
She
just they.
takes it out, pushes her way to the counter, and sets it on the table.
They just stare at it and go, I really fucking hate magic.
I'm going to look at Bob and be like, what kind of fuckery is this? What are you doing to us?
What are you doing?
I don't think Bob
Sachi,
has
oh
anything to
no.
do with this. I'm really going to shoot you now.
Bob makes his way over to the table too, and Erin, for her part, pulls out your guys' box, keeps it away from theirs so that it doesn't get confused. And he says, well, this is true. They do look similar, don't they? They look very similar to this one, he says, pulling out of his satchel another chest
Well,
that looks identical to these first two.
we might
Flanagan
have,
does an audible gasp.
we might